Sunlight blasts through the windows and wakes me up bright and early. I groan as I sit up in bed, rubbing the sleep from my eyes. I squint at the bed next to me. Zack is nowhere in sight. I guess he's an even earlier riser. Yeah, from the looks of it, yeah, he is. After I'm dressed, the Pango leaps onto my shoulder. Ohayo gozaimasu. Good morning. He lets out a little yawn.
Boy, boy.
Still sleepy, Pango? It's pretty early, huh? Pango nods and snuggles against my neck, closing his eyes.
Boy.
We have a long day of travelling ahead of us. I wonder if everyone is already downstairs. I open the door and step into the hall. Oh, see, this hall is... Every time I see this hall, oh, it's really magnificent. As predicted, I find everyone already waiting for me downstairs.
Ready to go?
Yeah, you bet I am. Yeah, I have everything.
Great! Then let's get going.
Okay. We set off towards the floating isles. With the bright sun in the sky, I barely feel the chill in the air. It seems like Leanna and the rest of the team are feeling much warmer now. Or rather, much warmer too. Maybe this is from the magic of the hot springs warming us from the inside. Oh yeah, remember those hot springs? Either way, I'm not complaining. Of course, why would we? The walk to the air temple takes a few hours. Lately I've been getting used to all of the travelling, but why is everything so far away from each other?
We made it!
Oh, we did? Huh? We did?
Yep, look!
Yeah, because I remember the wind temple is at the top of a number of floating isles, right? So, which are just above us. I glance to where Leanna's pointing and my mouth drops open, or drops a gape. Drops a gape open or something like that, yeah. There are 100 floating islands brought out across the sky. Hearing Amelia tell me about them was one thing, but actually seeing them in person...
I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah, I mean, this is a one of a kind.
Me neither.
Even Zack looks impressed. All the isles are of different shapes and sizes, just big enough for maybe a few people to stand on. The wind tosses the crystalline grass from side to side. I can make out clusters of different flowers covering some of the islands. Pale purples and fluffy magentas. Ah, okay.
Just as I expected. The temple should be here.
Temple should be here, alright. Where exactly? At the very top? Amelia points above the isles and up into the clouds.
You and Leanna will find the air temple at the highest floating isle.
Isle, okay. Yeah, figures. It's a good thing I'm not scared of heights. Me, myself, I'm a little bit, but I think I can manage.
We'll set up here while you guys go do your thing.
Alright, set up camp here, alright.
Good luck.
Thank you. Leanna and I nod.
Off we go then!
Alright, let's go. Phew. Leanna and I travel up the slope in silence. After a while, I glance back and feel uneasy when the rest of our party members are no longer in sight. As we continue to travel upwards, I feel my ears pop. Just how high up are we? Oh yeah, because of the altitude, right? So your ears can feel pop and all that. The same can happen if you're underwater, yeah. We finally reached the pinnacle point of the mountain. Wow. Yeah, these owls. You know this scenery actually can seem like it's a city, you know. This can totally become a city. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if this group of floating owls, right, used to be a city. Maybe it's now in ruins, you know. Yeah, but I think Leanna mentioned that nobody lives here. But I think this could totally make for a great city, you know. Yeah, it totally could, you know. Okay, the owls are closer and look even more impressive. The closest owls look deceivingly close, but I know that if I tried to jump it without a boost of magic, I'll never make it, and you will fall to your death. A breeze ruffles my hair as I step close to the edge. I look down and down and down. Please don't do that. My chest tightens. That is a very long drop. Wouldn't want to drop.
Don't worry, we're not going in that direction.
Okay, thank God. We're going up. Leanna gives me a reassuring smile. I feel slightly better, but my stomach is still not. I glance up at the first owl. How are we going to do this? Leanna spins past me and effortlessly jumps high in the air. She lands gracefully onto the platform. Oh no, my turn now. No matter how many times I've watched Leanna use magic to augment physical skills, it never ceases to amaze me at just how badass it is.
Your turn. Take a running start and jump. I'll boost you over.
Okay, I trust in you, Leanna. I look at the massive gap between the edge and the first owl. My knees become shaky and weak. What if I really do fall? Come on, have faith in Leanna, okay? She has confidence in her abilities. Okay, I trust Leanna. Okay, no, don't say figure out another way. No, we have to trust Leanna. I've believed in Leanna so far. No reason to doubt her now. I close my eyes and recompose myself. This is going to be quite literally a leap of faith. I step a few paces back and get ready to spin. Ready?
Yep.
Alright. Here goes nothing! Ah! I dash towards the edge and jump with all my strength. I feel a powerful gust of wind lift me high in the air. Whoa! One smooth motion, I make it onto the platform with a breeze, softening my land. My heart is racing.
You okay?
No. That was awesome! Leanna looks surprised, then giggles.
You ready for the next one?
Oh, and the next one, okay. Yeah, let's do it. We walk across the owl and position ourselves to jump onto the next one.
Alright, you're going to try this next jump with your own magic channeling.
Okay, this is hard. My blood runs cold. My magic. Leanna nods.
I know you can do it. You just have to use the wind like a springboard and you'll fly right over.
Alright, thanks for giving me the fist pumps. Yeah, the fist on her chin. Yeah, the fist pump. Okay.
Find the spot that you're going to take off from and conjure a powerful gust of wind from there as you jump.
Alright. I'm right. Leanna speaks encouragingly, trying to calm my nerves.
Don't worry. If it doesn't work, I'll help.
Okay. Yeah, I mean we've trusted in Leanna, so in case I fail, she'll use her magic to, to put me to safety, so no worries. I look at the next owl.
Just remember what we've practiced. You'll be fine.
Okay. I nod and prepare a running start. Use the wind as a springboard. Right, I can do that. I suck in a deep breath. To infinity and yonder! Why is it not beyond? I dash ahead, forcing myself to push past my nerves and focus my mind on my manipulator. My stomach drops as my feet leave the ground, but I try to push through the fear and focus on casting. The surge of energy shoots down my arm. My gauntlet glows and the air swirls up around me, pushing me forward. I let out a startled cry as I fly through the air. I land hard on the next owl and feel the wind escape me, but at least I made it over on my own. Nice.
That was excellent.
Leanna floats onto the same owl and lands gracefully on her feet, wide smile on her face.
You were able to augment your abilities on the first try. I'm so proud of you.
Oh, thank you, Leanna. Her smile is contagious and I grin back. Thanks!
You ready to keep going?
Of course, now I'm having fun. I nod, now brimming with confidence. Let's go! That's one. Leanna and I leap and land on the next island, and the next and the next. The first few times I jump, I float shakily in the air, but the more I cast, the easier it becomes. We hop from owl to owl, keeping pace and making good time. Leanna catches my grin and laughs, sprinting ahead of me. Okay, let's make this a race. I smirk. Two can play at that game. I push forward with another surge of magical energy and race ahead of her.
It's like that, is it?
Yes, it's a race to the finish. She wears a determined look and a roar of wind soars her overhead. You're on! I leap after her. Oh, there's a mini game? Alright, I didn't expect it. Okay, remember and repeat the icon pattern, but I'm kind of like disappointed that almost all the mini games are like the same. Remember, repeat the icon pattern. Could have been more creative with the mini games, because I was like I was actually like looking forward to the mini games. I was like hoping for more variety in the mini games, but it turns out not a lot of variety. Oh well. But the whatever few mini games and this visual novel offers, I think I enjoy it. I enjoy them, yes. Okay, so without further ado, let's do this. So, okay. Oh, this one is a bit different though. Up left. Okay, up left. Bottom, bottom, right. Bottom, bottom, right. Bottom, bottom, right. Right. Okay. Bottom, bottom, right, right. Okay, one more. Oh, no more? I was hoping for more, but okay. We leap from platform to platform. The whole time I managed to keep pace with Leanna. Her sunny hair whips about with each jump. Sunny hair? Oh yeah, because her hair is blonde. Her laughter streams across the clouds, bright and delighted. We race forward, but I can't quite seem to pass her, but at least I'm catching up with her. We finally soar and slide to a stop on the final platform, our shoes flinging up grass and dirt. I laugh, the sound breathless and spiky. My lungs burn as I take in gulps of air. Now that we have finally stopped, I realize how much energy I've used. Muscles ripple with exhaustion. I feel like I could collapse and take a nap right here. Do you mind if we take a quick break? She nods.
That's a good idea. You aren't used to such a heavy energy usage in a short amount of time.
Yeah, definitely. We need to rest. It's comfortable and peaceful as Leanna and I sit down.
It's beautiful here.
Yeah, we can overlook the sky, also the islands that are floating below. I follow her gaze. It really is. I mean, this landscape alone is really beautiful too, you know. The clouds look as soft as spun sugar. They glide across the blue sky. Clouds look as soft as spun sugar? You mean marshmallows. Marshmallows would be a better description. Dappled sunlight glints off of Leanna's white armor. Her hair dances across her face as we watch the sun begin to dip low behind the clouds.
It's so nice here. It makes me happy.
Okay? Happy? She nods.
I don't feel so weighed down here. It's like I'm free.
Because you're in the sky, you're like the wind, no? So you're free. Free like the wind, yeah. I blink at her, curious. Free from what?
Everything. It's just... I don't know. The looming responsibility of the world weighs me down sometimes.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I mean, the looming responsibility of the world. Yeah, it does, you know, take a toll, yes, on someone, yes. Yeah, put a toll on someone, you know. Yeah, so it's nice to relax, you know, once in a while and that sort of thing. Relieve the tension and the stress. A small chuckle puffs out of me. The looming responsibility of the world? Leanna blushes.
I suppose it's not the whole world. It's just... there's sometimes so much expectation. From the Mage Guild, from guards and places we visit because of the sigil. Okay.
I mean, you as a Mage-Knight do have quite a lot of responsibilities. This is the world. It's society. She hesitates for a second.
And from my family. It all gets so overwhelming.
Wait, is your family demanding too? Ah. She's always so calm, collected and upbeat. I guess it's hard to remember she's human too, and she keeps up such a strong facade. She doesn't talk about her family much, and from the way she hesitated when mentioning them just now, I gather their relationship may be strained. Because I guess it's her family putting her a lot of stress and very demanding of her. Expectations from your family? She pauses and hugs her knees close to her chest.
Well, in this world, a lot of women my age are already married and have children. It's something my family has always wanted for me. Those things, they aren't bad, but it's not something I want to think about right now.
So they're pressurizing you to get married. Actually, you know, let the children decide what they will, you know. Yeah, you shouldn't like pressurize your own children. They have their own life, they have their own mindset, you know. Of course you can give advice and all, but you shouldn't like pressurize them, you shouldn't push them too hard, you know.
I want to explore and see everything. I want to be free.
Want to be free like the wind, yeah. And not understanding. It must have been tough to constantly have those expectations on your shoulders. Leanna smiles, but it doesn't reach her eyes. She shrugs.
Yeah, I love my family, but we definitely have different views on things.
Yeah, okay. I nod. Yeah, of course. There's a pause.
Ever since I joined the Mage Guild, I feel like I can finally breathe. I can look to the horizon and know that I can just go there.
Go there, like, oh, past the horizon? There's another pause.
But all this doesn't matter. I know I'll have to leave the guild one day and fulfill the expectations others have for me. Why even bother doing any of this if it's all so fleeting?
That's the whole point. You're supposed to do it. No, well, I mean, even if you leave the guild, you can still come back. Doesn't mean you can't. I mean, you can, yeah, I mean, well, leave the guild because it's like you get married, because you won't be able to stay committed to the guild, right? But the thing is, you can still come back. Sometimes it's better not to think about what's to come. It's better to just enjoy the moment for how it is. Yes, that's what life is. Enjoy the moment for what it is. Well, of course you need to think about the future and all that, but don't let it get to you. Don't let it stress you out, you know. You also need to live for the moment. Yeah? Live the moment, I mean. You need to live the moment too. Yeah. Very important. Leanna blinks.
Enjoy the moment?
Yeah, enjoy the moment, live the moment. I grin and nod. Yeah, just appreciate things for how they are right now, you know. Yeah, so that you don't regret it. So that when you move on in life, you'll still like think back your memories, and then you won't regret things, you know, you won't regret that you have done this and that. Leanna looks a little confused but interested. The experiences you have, memories you make, those are not fleeting, yeah, those are permanent, they are stuck in your mind. They stay with you forever. They make you who you are as a person. If you get so wrapped up on how you're supposed to live, you forget to actually live, you know? Live the moment.
I never really thought about it like that.
So you should. And not reassuringly. Like, today you're free and able to travel, right? We've been hopping around in the air and it's been fun. And I don't know about you, but when I'm soaring through the clouds, I can't think of anything except how amazing that moment feels. That's how you should live every day. Leanna tilts her head intrigued.
That's an interesting way to view things. But what about the responsibilities you still have?
Of course, still keep them in mind, but you don't you know, you need to strike a balance, basically, you know? So, okay. Now, I don't care about responsibilities or obligations. It's a balance. Yeah, I think I'll definitely go for the second option. It's a balance, no? You cannot say, nah, I don't care about responsibilities or obligations, no. Those are important too, but it's a balance, you know? Yeah, I do. I have to get good grades at school or else I won't graduate. And I have to respect and honor my parents, but I also have to respect my own dreams for life. I try to take each day one step at a time. It's good to respect your obligations, but try to push forward with what you want for your life. Yeah, don't obligations, yes, okay, fulfill the obligations, yes, but also don't forget your own desires. You know, strike the balance. Leanna looks like she's processing what I say.
Oh, I see.
Okay. Besides, no one knows what life will throw your way. If someone told me a month ago that I would be in another world talking to a Mage-Knight on a floating owl high in the sky, I would think they were crazy. It doesn't even sound remotely plausible. She chuckles. Yet here we are. There's just stuff you can't plan for. And those unexpected things that life throws your way, sometimes they end up being better than anything you could have planned for. I really love Pixar right here. All these wonderful lines. Really. This is really very deep, but also a lot of insight, into what Pixar is saying right here. A signature smile finally returns. A flock of birds suddenly shoot up into the sky. The movement tosses back our hair and we watch them fly by in silence.
So, do you have anyone to go back to?
Okay, I think like a choice. I think there's an upcoming choice. What, like a girlfriend? Leanna's cheeks faded. She nods. Okay, seems quite complicated. Let me look at the choices. I've never had one. Backstory truth. Women totally love me, like all the time, all of them. Backstory lie. I've been with my fair share of women. Backstory truth. Nothing serious. Backstory truth. there are like 3 backstory truths and 1 backstory lie. Obviously, I mean, actually, I think we can go with this as well. Well, like, women totally love me like all the time, all of them backstory lie, just lying. And then maybe Leanna will be able to see through my lie. Yeah, but I've been with my fair share of women. Let's not say that. I mean, nothing serious. Backstory true. Okay, I think we should humor. You should humor Leanna. No, I mean, we can also say this. I've never had 1 backstory truth. But I mean, it's fine, right? But it seems kind of a boring answer, so we can lie. Although the tricky thing is, like, will Leanna be able to accept my lie? But the thing is, if I say it like that, women totally love me, you know, like all the time, all of them. So it's like, it's clear that it's joking. You know? I'm pretty sure this choice is fair, even though it puts as backstory lie. It's clear that Pixelface is intentionally, you know, saying a lie, but it's like in a joking way. Yeah, so it's like Leanna will definitely be able to read me, and then we're like, yeah, we laugh and all that. At this point, I definitely would want to make Leanna happy, make Leanna laugh. So, you know, I'll definitely go for the second option. Oh yeah, I've been with so many women, like so many. It's crazy how many I've been with, because there were a lot. Leanna laughs. See? My cheeks burn with a slight blush. What? Why are you laughing?
It's just easy to know when you're lying from that cheek game.
Oh, really now?
You have a very easy tell.
Oh, but I actually lied to you intentionally, okay? but let's not say that. Seriously? Leanna chuckles and nods.
Why did you lie?
I'm just embarrassed, you know. I let out a deep sigh. I didn't want you to think I'm a loser. She looks genuinely curious.
Why would that make me think you're a loser?
I don't know. I study her face. She's actually serious. I shake my head. Ah, sorry. I was projecting some of the cultural norms of my world.
Oh, I see.
Oh yeah, that's a nice excuse. Yes, just projecting some of the cultural norms of my world because she doesn't know my world. Excuse, but it's true. She smiles. What about you? Leanna looks away as she blushes. Yeah, what do you think of me?
I've never been with anyone.
Oh, you've never been with anyone? Is it because you've been too busy or something like that? Seriously? I find it hard to believe that someone like you hasn't been in a relationship.
Someone like me?
Oh. Charming, smart, hardworking, patient, beautiful. Did I go on? Leanna's blush deepens. This is like indirectly saying I love you.
You're seriously exaggerating. But thanks.
I don't mind being exaggerating. That's for you. She clears her throat and scrambles to her feet before I can ask any more questions.
You ready to go?
Alright. I nod, my heart still pounding. I stand to clear my thoughts. Yeah, let's rock and roll! I mean, let's roll. We bounce across even more platforms. Oh, there are more? I thought we were at the highest point already, okay. It takes a lot more work to solder them than before. Partially because they're further and further apart. Oh. Partially because I'm already weary from all the air hopping we did earlier. The sky is painted pink and purple by the time we reach the highest floating isle. Oh, it's already evening. We step onto the island and look around. The flowers shimmy in the breeze, and in the far corner is the familiar sight of a temple ruin. Right.
This must be it.
Okay. I mean, we're at the highest point now, right? I hear a low groaning sound. What was that?
This must be the entrance.
Okay. I follow her gaze to a large open archway. It's too dark for me to tell what's inside. A freezing moaning wind spirals out of it and rustles the grass and flowers outside. I shiver but try to shake off. Oh yeah, we are actually at a very very high altitude now, so it gets really cold the higher you are. I'll go ahead. I walk towards the entrance and the wind howls. It roars and tumbles out of the door, pushing me away. I grunt and try to fight my way through, but I'm unsuccessful.
It looks like there's a strong gust of wind here to keep people from entering. Let's try springing ourselves forward.
Or using our wind power to spring through the wind. Okay, why not? Both Leanna and I take our place. With a running start, we use wind to augment our speed and try to push through. Although Leanna makes it ahead of me, the wind is too strong and we are both eventually pushed out. Oh shit. Damn!
Here, take my hand.
Oh, you're gonna throw me through the wind? Huh?
I'll slingshot you in.
Oh, really? You're gonna slingshot me in? Oh,
If this is where the elemental will be, maybe absorbing the energy will lower this barrier, and I can follow after.
okay. I nod and take a hand.
1, 2, 3.
Whoa! We both dash forward, channeling our energy and push as deep as we can. At the point of overpowerment, Leanna rotates and throws me, slingshotting me forward. Here we go. Fly through the guards and tumble into the temple. Looking back, I can't see her past the darkness. At least that worked. Oh, we're in this kind of temple again? Okay. I end up in a room filled with crumbling stones and rusted relics, just like the one in the fire temple. Surprisingly, I stand alone in this room. Where is the Elementor? She was always waiting for me in the last 2 temples. Am I supposed to summon her somehow? Or maybe try to find her? Maybe she's playing hide and seek with me. I take a look around the room. More items are scattered about, but I don't spot anything that looks obviously magical. I don't know how to do scans like Leanna and Amy, and the Pango isn't here to gravitate towards anything with energy. Oh yeah, we should have brought Pango along. Why didn't we? I mean, Pango can totally cling onto my shoulder while I'm flying, yeah? Although I'm not sure if the Pango is afraid of heights. If the Pango is afraid of heights, then that's a different story. What should I do? Oh, what's this place? I step further in, then pause when a pair of inverted eyes appear from the top of my vision. With a sharp yelp, I fall back. What's this place? Wow, this is a really cool looking wind temple right here. And you can see the sky and the sun. Oh, that's the wind elementor? Okay, how you doing, wind elementor? The young lady giggles as she floats over. I think that's the air elementor or the wind elementor. Why do we call it the wind elementor? I mean wind magic, right? And these are all elements, you know. Why do we call it air? It should be wind. Instead of imparting me with her power, she merely watches me. Hello? Wind elementor is supposed to enter my body? Can you communicate? You spooked me! Okay then, right, let's try to ask this. Can you communicate? I pull myself off of the ground. She beams as she watches me. Konnichiwa? She doesn't react. Ni hao? Shaberu no ka? Can you talk? She blinks at me and tilts her head. I don't think this is working. What should I do? I bring my hand up to my chin to think. The wind elementor blinks and does the same, resting her chin in her hand. Oh, she's mimicking me? Oh wait, are you mimicking me? Copying me? I slowly wave her hand. After a second, she smiles and does the same. I think this wind elementor is kind of like the mischievous type, right? Yeah. You are, aren't you? Tap the top of my head. She giggles and does the same. She seems pretty playful. And yeah. I make a pointer with my hands and slowly reach towards her. She floats closer and does the same with her hand. Oh, I guess that's a way to absorb her. Because I think if she doesn't like enter my body for me to absorb her, then I guess we need to make her enter my body. So by touching her probably, so I put my hand forward, she also puts her hand forward, and then we get to touch each other, and then she gets absorbed into me, right? Our hands move closer and closer until our fingertips touch. The sensation is something I've never felt before. Although my finger doesn't fall through her like an illusion, I don't feel a physical contact either. Oh, so like, is he touching some sort of like a spirit? Through my fingertip, I feel a tendril of calm ethereal energy, most like she's testing me. Oh, she smirks and suddenly a gale storm erupts in the room. It circles around me, whipping my hand into my eyes, but I stay steady on my feet. After the wind envelops me, it begins to channel into my body. I feel the rush of energy coursing through me. Makes me feel weightless, as if lifting the burdens of gravity from my body. Okay. The stronger and more rejuvenated I feel, the more the elemental begins to fade. Yeah, she's entering me. Before she disappears, she grins and raises her hand to wave. Bye! Thank you. The last thing I see is her beaming smile as I absorb the last bit of energy and she disappears. It was a surreal experience. Right, we're getting out of here. I start making my way back through the tunnel.
Hey!
Hey, yeah, I'm done. I see Leanna jog over.
The wind outside disappeared, so I came in here as fast as I could. Did something happen?
Yeah, the wind elemental entered my body. Yeah, I found the wind elemental. Leanna brings up her manipulator and does a scan.
It seems like you absorbed the energy in here as well.
Yep, I did. I not. Yep, she transferred the energy like the other elementals, but the experience was a bit different. Yeah, I had to play with her.
Different?
Yeah. She was curious about me. Instead of waiting for me in the room to transfer the energy immediately, she started copying my movements, almost like she was playing with me. It was pretty cool. Leanna blinks.
Are you telling me you played a mind game with one of the ancients?
Yeah, what about it? I suppose so. Leanna looks amused.
I'm sure Amy will want to know the details of what happened. To be honest, I'm pretty curious myself.
They mind game, yeah.
But we've been gone a while now. And now that we've gotten what we came for, we should head back.
Yeah, we're going back down. Agreed. But first, let's grab a few things over here for Kara, yeah?
Oh right, you did promise Kara.
We search around the room and decide on a few interesting trinkets and coins to pack up. Once we're all set, we exit the temple. Alright. Oh, it's already evening, yeah. Looking at the floating owls in the evening setting looks really cool, yeah. I really love this background, especially in the evening setting. We both pause outside once we see the dazzling evening sky. It's ablaze with streaks of violet and gold. Even the paths of clouds passing by are painted lavender or orange, adding to the portrait in the sky. The colors seem more vibrant so high up here and the view takes my breath away.
I thought the view was beautiful before, but this is a wonder.
Yeah, it's even more beautiful in the evening. Maybe night is even more beautiful. We take in the scenery. This is what I meant earlier. Things like this create a memory that lasts a lifetime.
I agree.
Yeah, it'd be even better if we can take photos, but I don't think photography exists in this world. Because photography will definitely, yeah, with photography, yeah, or videography, right, with photos and videos, you definitely have a hard copy, a concrete evidence of the memories that you had before, you know. Golden rays shine brightly in the sky as the sun travels beneath the clouds, like one last hurrah from the sky before it sets, or hurrah. I don't know how long we stand here before I break the silence. We should head back. Turn to walk back towards the whence we came, but I met with solid resistance. Huh? I try to walk forward again, but I'm pushed back in place by a stiff wind. It's as if I'm entering the temple again. Huh? I stumble and try again, but the wind pushes me back. Hey Leanna, where did this... Oh, she's blushing. Okay, maybe it's... I think... I kind of have a feeling what is going on here. But I'll say that in a bit. I turn around and the words catch in my throat. Her gauntlet glows a pale blue when her face is bright red. She's blushing. I look at her in confusion. Leanna? The wind hooks around my back and guides me gently towards her. She's taking me back. Her cheeks brighten as the glow on her manipulator fades. What's going on?
I want to live in the moment.
Oh, you want to live in the moment? Yeah, I said live the moment, right? Or live in the moment. I think the correct term is, yeah, live in the moment, because that's what I remember. Yeah, not live the moment, but live in the moment. Yeah. Oh, you want to live in the moment? Means you don't want to regret things, right? Means you're going to give me a kiss. Yes. Yeah, because she doesn't want to forget this moment. She steps closer to me. I feel the same way about you. I think this is a misunderstanding. Come on, we've gone this far, okay? We're not about to say this is a misunderstanding, no. Seriously, no. Yeah, but the fact that she said that she wants to live in the moment, she doesn't want to regret things, yeah, we're going to tell her, I feel the same way about you. Leanna stares up at me with her bright, cerulean eyes. My face burns as my heart rate quickens. She is so close to me. I can smell the intoxicating perfume of her hair and I feel lightheaded, like I'm under her spell. The radiant sunset fades from view as I gaze at Leanna. The fading sunlight illuminates her hair like a halo, and I reach out a hand to tuck a strand behind her ear. She smiles softly at my touch, and looks imploringly at me as she bites her lip. A sudden confidence melts, and I see a hopeful vulnerability in her gaze. Yeah, I'm gonna pull her close. This is the only option. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, we're gonna kiss. I wrap my arms around her back and pull her into me. She lets out a soft breath of surprise as her hands rest on my chest. Oh, I mean, with this is a really beautiful scene. With this, see, you can definitely tell what we're about to do. Yeah, we're about to kiss each other. Yeah, because she said she wanted to live in the moment, so we definitely want to live in the moment too. I trace the outline of her cheek with my tongue. Her face turns red and I can feel the heat of her blush, but she doesn't pull away. Instead, she leans into my touch. Gently, I begin to close the space between our lips. She tilts her head towards me and her lips part. I can feel her breath pause just as our noses touch. Her breath catches at the electricity of our touch. The air feels thick and charged with energy as we hover so delicately in limbo. Her hands trace down my chest, and her breathing becomes shallow as she anticipates the meeting of our lips. I feel the fire of her fingers as they trail down my chest. Slowly her eyes close. Yes, we're gonna kiss her. Let's go. Closing my eyes, I close the gap between us until our lips meet. Oh, now this is what you call perfect view. Both of them, both Leanna and Pixar, kissing each other with the beautiful evening sky with a mix of lavender and orange, yeah, in the background. Wow. This is really beautiful. And the kiss, yeah, we're not gonna let go of Leanna from now on. In that moment, with the sweet taste of her on my lips, I'm not thinking of home, not thinking of how or why I arrived here, I'm not thinking about my past, about how someday all of this might be torn away. I stopped thinking about anything at all. I live in the moment, only thinking about her. Breathlessly, we pull back and look at each other. She smiles, and it's more beautiful than the sky alone. There's no doubt about it. I'm crazy about this girl. I'm crazy for this girl. Yeah, she's taking the sight. I just realized something. Leanna blinks. This means you're... Hey there, sailor. Line has a 100% success rate. Yeah, you won me over, Leanna. Leanna hits my chest playfully.
Really? Are you trying to ruin the mood?
No, I'm just trying to lighten up the mood. If it's not lightened enough. Sorry, should we go back to kissing?
Just stop talking.
She tucks me close and kisses me again. Yeah, the kiss. The world disappears as we share each other's embrace. Once the sun dips low and the sky begins to turn indigo, we reluctantly part. Hand in hand and big goofy smiles on our faces, we begin to head back to reconvene the rest of the group. Awesome. The journey back is significantly easier as we are jumping to lower platforms rather than higher. We made good time traveling back. Even still, we would periodically stop just to take in the view again. This is definitely a sight I will never forget. Yes, we have successfully lived in the moment. Yes, awesome. We finally make it back to the tip of the mountain where we started. Hear the thunderous crack of discharges in the distance. Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Just as we finished our business, suddenly there's fighting. What's going on? Leanna and I freeze. What's that? Another boom interrupts me. We hurry down and I hear the clang of blades and the sharp crack of spells.
Something's wrong.
Oh no, we have to help them. Yeah. Leanna runs. I sprint after her. The closer we approach camp, the clearer the sounds become. The clashing of steels, discharges firing, people yelling, my heart pounds, and I urge the wind to propel me faster. From here I can make out Amy, Zack, and Kara surrounded by a group of bandits. Oh shit, what's going on? Half a dozen of them surround Zack alone.
We have you now, Death Slinger.
Oh shit, what? Leanna seems surprised. She mutters under her breath.
Deathslinger?
Oh yeah, I didn't tell you, yeah. He is. The wall flames explode in the bandits' path. The attacks waver as the crackling fire makes them take cover. Takes me a whole second to realize that Amelia cast it, yeah. The mage caster.
We have to help!
Of course! Amy wills the flames to climb higher, her face twisted in concentration. Amy, watch out! Amelia spins around. The gale booms across the field, tearing apart grass and flinging up dirt. Bandits go flying.
They've got backup!
Yeah, they're my friends. Leanna and I leap near our group. She scowls and draws her blade.
Don't just stand there! Get them!
Where's Kara though? I should be used to unexpected. Oh yeah, the dialogue did say Kara, right? Kara's fighting, right? Earlier. Let's check again. Yeah, Kara's fighting too. I should be used to unexpected things like this by now, but my heart still pounds. I unsheath my sword. Alright, mini game time, right? We need to click down the bandits, click the matching icon, okay? This one, and this. Oh, what's the fireball though? No fireball? Okay.
Is everyone okay?
I nod, panting and surveying the damage around me. Zack grabs one of the bandits who is barely hanging on to consciousness.
How did you find me?
Oh no. I mean, now that everyone knows that he's the Death Slinger, it's like... Kara's eyes widen.
Find you?
The bandits stay silent. With a frustrated growl, Zack drops him back on the ground. Or rather, Zack drops him back down on the ground and grabs another bandit. He takes out his blaster and shoots the bandit he dropped. The guy yelps as the bolt blasts into him. Wait, you're gonna kill him? He faces the new bandit he grabbed.
Talk, or the same thing happens to you.
Bandit spits in Zack's face. Oh shit.
I have nothing to say to you, traitor.
Oh shit, traitor. Zack scowls and punches the man across the face, knocking him out cold.
Traitor?
Oh shit. So tell me he used to be part of this group of bandits? We hear shallow laughter and turn to face another bandit clutching his side.
No one joins the Cloaked Brotherhood and leaves. You should already know that. Zack Spade.
Cloaked Brotherhood?
Cloaked Brotherhood?
Oh shit, Kara seems pissed. Zack walks over to the bandit and kicks him across the face until he finally falls unconscious. Zack searches for any other bandits who may be awake, but no one else is responsive. Suddenly, Kara marches up to Zack with her dagger drawn. Oh shit, wait, no! Hey Kara! Zack is an ex-member of Cloaked Brotherhood. He's not a member of Cloaked Brotherhood. Well, what the?
Kara!
Calm down, Kara!
You were a part of the Cloaked Brotherhood this entire time?
He wasn't, he quit already. Didn't you hear? Calm down, calm your emotions. Kara. Kara's voice is harsh and her eyes only contain hostility. Zack holds her gaze and doesn't flinch. It seems like Kara has intense hatred for the Cloaked Brotherhood. Yeah, maybe something. Yeah, maybe the Cloaked Brotherhood did something to Kara and her family or something like that. Yeah.
I am not a part of the Cloaked Brotherhood.
Then why did he call you a traitor? How do they know what your name is? Tell me!
Zack steps closer to her blade, his expression cold and stony.
I already told you, I am not a part of them.
Kara retracts a bit but keeps glaring at him.
How do you even know who the Cloaked Brotherhood are?
Uh-oh. Kara's eyes harden into polished jade. Her voice is flat and cold.
Because they destroyed my only home and family.
Shit. They destroyed your only home and family. So that means you have no more family. You're an orphan now, your whole family is dead. And your home too? Shit. Looks like Kara's past is really pretty dark. Yeah. I mean, Zack's past is probably also pretty dark, especially his past association with the Cloaked Brotherhood, but Kara's past is even more tragic, considering that her home and family were killed. Rather, her home and family were destroyed. She sheathes her dagger and begins to walk away. Amy has stayed silent this entire time, watching the scene unfold, but she tries to stop Kara. No, Amy. Let her be.
Kara.
Let her be. Let her calm down. Kara stops and gently shrugs out of her grasp.
I need some time to think.
Yeah, give her some alone time. Then she disappears into the trees. The air around Zack has been thick with tension ever since the ambush. Kara still hasn't returned. We set up camp without her, not really sure what to do. Well, things kind of gotten on a sour note. Yeah, so, I mean, we just kissed, Pixel just kissed Leanna, and then now things have gone on a sour note. It's like, oh man. Well, we can resolve this, Hopefully Kara will have calmed down by now. We just have to, we can't really do anything but wait for Kara to return. Zack stays secluded from us and leans against a tree. His hair covers his face. It's been a while. Maybe we should look for her? Leanna frowns and shakes her head. We shouldn't. Yeah, give her some alone time. She'll come back eventually.
It's probably best to give her some space for now.
Yeah. She's probably right. Still, there's a heavy weight on my chest. I can tell Kara is hurting, but I'm even more confused by what's going on. What was that guild they were talking about?
I'm not too sure. It sounds like a mercenary guild.
I think this is something we have to ask Zack, but that's only if he's willing to reveal, things and all that. Probably not a reputable one considering Kara's reaction. Leanna looks troubled. What's wrong?
They called him the Death Slinger.
Yeah, I think it's about time we tell Leanna about this too. Because, we did hear about this, that he is the Death Slinger. Who exactly is the Death Slinger?
He's an infamous mercenary for hire. They say he has a death wish.
Death wish? So by killing other people, so okay. Huh?
The Death Slinger would take on missions and jobs that no one else would take on because of how dangerous they were. Anyone crazy enough to do those jobs were said to have no regard for their own life.
Oh. So maybe Zack's past is also really, I mean, we can tell that Zack's past is dark, but probably really dark, considering that he has a death wish.
Somehow the Death Slinger took those impossible jobs and found a way to survive.
Ah, okay.
At the Mage Guild, we were warned that there were certain encounters, or individuals, who if we ran into, we would not under any circumstances engage them. The Death Slinger is one of those people. Well,
we're friends with the Death Slinger, so just don't engage him, Leanna shifts uncomfortably.
He has one of the highest body counts out of any mercenary.
I don't think I want to know how many body counts that is. I look at Zack. He may be a bit rough around the edges, but I know that deep down he cares about people. What the Death Slinger did, it doesn't sound like Zack at all. Maybe it's because maybe he just wants to not be the Death Slinger anymore. He just wants to part from that title. Yeah, he wants to break away from that title of Death Slinger. Yeah. Maybe he's called the Death Slinger when he was part of the Cloaked Brotherhood. Maybe. I'm not sure if he is if he is called the Death Slinger even before he joined the Cloaked Brotherhood. I'm not sure. What we definitely know for sure is that he was also known as the Death Slinger when he was part of the Cloaked Brotherhood. Yeah, but maybe after he quit the Cloaked Brotherhood, he wants to turn over a new leaf and break away from his title of Deathslinger. But this is also, or rather this also isn't the first time we've seen him with bandits after him. When we first encountered him, Leanna mentioned those bandits seemed weird. Was it this mercenary guild chasing him? Probably. Can we trust Zack? I'm pretty sure we can. I mean, he has hung around with us and all that, and he didn't mean us any harm, you know. It's not like he's gonna like backstab us or what. No, he doesn't. Definitely doesn't seem that type. Definitely doesn't seem the type to backstab us. Leanna hesitates, but Amelia pipes up.
Regardless of Zack's past, it appears his present self is no longer affiliated with the Cloaked Brotherhood or his persona of Deathslinger.
Yeah.
He has also not betrayed us thus far.
Yeah, precisely. See, Amelia has a very good point here. Yeah, it's like he no longer wants to be connected with the Cloaked Brotherhood or his persona of the Deathslinger, so I suppose if he really wanted to do us harm, there would have been plenty of opportunities of raiding there. I mean, he could have just done it in the dark, you know, but he didn't, you know. Leanna nods deep in thought. Still, I wonder what that guy meant by traitor. Amy frowns pensively.
I have a few theories, although I do not advocate jumping to any conclusions before we have discussed the matters with Zack or Kara.
Of course,
regardless, his previous time as Deathslinger is something he has attempted to keep hidden as a way to disassociate himself with his past.
Yeah. I mean, these kind of theories that Amelia has in mind is not something we should just discuss unless we talk to the person themselves, you know. Leanna and I nod. Everyone has a past, but it's how they act in the future that is important, yes. Let bygones be bygones. I hear footsteps. Turn to see Kara finally returning to camp. Zack whirs around. I can't read the expression on his face. Relief? Uncertainty? As she gets closer, I notice that her eyes are puffy and pink. Oh, was she crying? It's clear that she's been crying, but her expression remains cold. She stops in front of Zack.
Tell me about the Cloaked Brotherhood.
Yeah, I think Kara has come down now, so he wants to know more about the Cloaked Brotherhood.
What do you want to know?
How did you become associated with them?
Zack pauses. At first I think he's going to refuse to answer, but eventually he does. I mean, he has to, you know, we are friends, right?
They gave me my mission to silence a target. It was a part of their initiation.
Oh, okay. Kara inhales sharply.
So you were looking to join them?
I can't see her face, but by her voice, I can tell she's angry and disgusted. Zack nods. Kara's frown deepens.
That was before I knew what they were all about. When I went to carry out the mission, that's when I found out the truth. My target was an ex-member of the Cloaked Brotherhood. The rule is, the Brotherhood is for life. This person didn't want to kill anymore, and he ran away. He was being hunted but had evaded the Brotherhood for years.
Oh, so now Zack is like doing the same thing as this guy?
When they finally found him, he was living a simple life in a small village with a wife and 2 kids. The mission was to kill him and everyone close to him, and to send a clear message for anyone else who would want to leave the Brotherhood. That was my initiation.
So you didn't kill them, right?
I know my target killed people. Probably innocent people too, since he was part of the Brotherhood. But his family was innocent. Their only crime was knowing him. I've never killed innocent people before, and I wasn't going to start then.
Good for you. Yeah. I raise a glance over my shoulder. Kara's arms are crossed, but she seems to be listening.
When I found my target, I warned him of my mission and told him I would cover him so he and his family could escape. I knew the others who joined me in my mission would kill me if they knew I'd betrayed them, so I took them out before they could get me. And then I let my target go free.
Did he manage to escape?
Once the Cloaked Brotherhood found out I didn't complete the mission and help the target escape, I knew they would start hunting me. I tried to get away and stayed in hiding for as long as I could.
Oh, okay. Kara finally lets her loose sigh. The tension unwinds from her body as she slumps a little. She seems to believe Zack. I mean, why would Zack lie, really? Zack is definitely not the type to lie. Yeah, he's definitely not that type. That looks directly at Kara.
But they are a very covert guild who deal in secrets. How do you even know of the Cloak Brotherhood?
Well, she did explain it before, didn't she? Her voice is thick with tears, and I can tell she's trying to hold them back.
My dad was one of their targets.
Oh shit.
He had stumbled into some information when he was working as a treasurer's assistant. He reported it to the treasurer, who had been corrupt and sought to silence him.
Oh. Okay, the treasurer sought to silence your dad, Kara?
We escaped, but our life was never the same. We had to move from city to city and never stayed in one place for longer than a few days.
So kind of like fugitives?
My dad would be gone for hours, sometimes even days at a time. But no matter how long he was gone, I was never really afraid because I always knew he'd come back for me. Until one day, he didn't.
What about your mom though?
I knew something had happened to him, but I had no way of finding him. I spent my life trying to figure out what had happened. I dug into as much as I could. The treasurer, what it was, who called the hit, everything. I found out it was the Cloaked Brotherhood who did it, but there was no more information I could gather on them. They cover all of their tracks.
They're really pretty, what you call that term? Very elusive, yes?
I'm not sure if he's really dead or not. I've tried to come to terms with it.
But you want closure.
Yeah, Kara definitely wants closure. And what does that mean? Need to hunt down the Cloaked Brotherhood. Even though yes, really has nothing to do with the void and all that, but it could be related. But still, we need to help Kara. We need to help Zack. Okay, we need to help our friends. She nods. Zack pauses and surveys her for a moment.
I know their base of operation. They have a ledger there that keeps records of all the jobs. So even though this happened years ago, you could still find your answer.
Oh, nice. Kara's back straightens. There's a glimmer of hope in her eyes.
But do you really want to know the truth? It might not be the answer you want to hear.
Yeah, but the thing is, Kara wants closure, so Kara's jaw clenches and our eyes are aflame with determination.
Yes.
Okay. Zack nods. Kara's expression softens.
I'm sorry for jumping to conclusions earlier. I just haven't heard the name Cloaked Brotherhood in so long, and as soon as I heard it...
It's fine, Kara. I mean, it's something that's really traumatic for you, right, Kara? She looks down.
I understand.
I won't be able to concentrate knowing there's finally a lead I can pursue about my dad. As much as I don't want to, I'll have to leave the group.
What? Kara, no, you don't. You don't have to leave the group because you know what? We'll be joining you. We'll be joining both of you, okay? You know, you are our friends. We're doing this, okay? Yeah, we're not doing this because we're crazy or what or whatever. We're just doing because we want some rewards or what. No. We're doing this because you're our friends, okay? We're helping you. She turns away, but Zack grabs her arm.
I'm coming with you.
Okay, Zack says, yes, I'm coming with you. Like a true boyfriend. Kara's eyes widen.
What?
I've been running from my past for long enough, but enough is enough. They'll never stop searching for me, and the longer I run, the more I put others at risk.
So yeah, Zack's going to settle his past too. He's going to take down the leader of the Cloaked Brotherhood and basically destroy the whole Cloaked Brotherhood and eliminate them once and for all. He gestures at Amy and the rest of us.
I don't want to be the one that puts all of us in danger.
Nice.
I'd never forgive myself if I let them hurt the ones I care about most.
So basically you mean you care about us the most. Nice. He looks into Kara's eyes. Her cheeks flush, but a small smile graces her lips.
I guess we'll both be leaving then.
Not just both of you, we'll be joining you. The three of us will be joining you too.
Looks like it.
When they turn around to approach us, Leanna is already standing, smiling expectantly. Well, we're listening. You know, it's not like we're hiding behind a tree and eavesdropping on you two.
So, where do we go next to take care of the Cloaked Brotherhood?
Yeah. Kara freezes, her mouth agape. Yeah, this is what I was saying. Her mouth agape. Yeah, it's another word for wide open. Yeah, gate. So it's like, yeah, really wide open. Yeah.
What?
What? We're joining you.
You said you guys are going to take care of that guild, right? What's our next step?
Yeah, we're joining you. Okay.
Zach and I are going to go alone.
No. You're our friends. Okay, no going alone. See, even Amy shakes her head.
If your description of the Cloaked Brotherhood is accurate, then this mission will have a greater chance of success with the aid of the entire group.
Definitely, we need teamwork right here. Zack crosses his arms.
Absolutely not. It's too dangerous.
You don't get to decide what's dangerous.
I believe my combat abilities as a magecaster have been proven on numerous occasions.
Yeah, definitely, she has.
And as a Mage-Knight and an active member of the Mage Guild, I have been trained for dangerous missions such as this.
And as for me, as a man from another world, no, as a man from another universe that is Earth, I have the special power to take down these people. Okay? That's my only way to say I'm pretty strong too, okay? Just like Leanna and Media. Okay, I have my own powers. I came from another world, so I'm very powerful. Looks at me.
But what about collecting energy to help him get back home?
That can wait. No, it's fine. Friends are more important. They look expectantly at me. I think I'm expecting a choice here. See, that can wait. That definitely can wait. Okay, really not so bad here. I don't want to be a part of this. Seriously, if I choose this one, I think the game ends. No, that can wait. We have already hit 3 tempers, and that last temper isn't going anywhere anytime soon. You all didn't hesitate to help me when I needed it. I know my skills aren't quite as impressive, but I'm ready to do my part to help you guys too, yeah. And I came from another world, so I have the power, the knowledge that you people don't have. Okay. Leanna smiles approvingly at my response. Kara's at a loss for words.
I'm not sure what to say.
No need to say anything. Okay, we're just joining you. See, even Pango wants in. You all glance in surprise at the Pango. See, even Pango wants to go. Yeah. He nuzzles Kara's sleeves. He gives Zack a tentative look, who returns his look with a stony glance. Don't be scared, Pango. Mustering up his courage, he scoots over to Zack and nuzzles his leg briefly, then races to the safety of my legs. Zack's expression is not harsh as he watches the Pango.
If this is what you guys want to do, I'm not gonna stop you.
Thank you, Zack. Thank you. Kara looks like she's about to say something, then changes her mind and shakes her head. A smile spreads across her lips.
Thanks, you guys.
No problem, we're taking down the Cloaked Brotherhood, okay? Tensions in the air disperse and things start to feel like they're back to normal. Or rather, they're back to normal. Leanna and Kara share white greens and even Amy looks positive.
Let's get going then.
Alright, to the Cloaked Brotherhood we go! I stifle a yawn, which Kara notices. Oh, Kara, are you so happy that your boobies bounced twice? Not that I'm complaining, of course.
Hold on, Zach. It's already nighttime and we don't have a plan formulated.
Of course, yes. We need to rest for the night first before we come up with a plan.
I think we can afford one extra day to set everything out.
Alright. Leanna nods.
Let's sleep on it and decide what our next steps will be in the morning.
Alright. Good idea, yes, definitely.
Sounds good to me.
Awesome. Zack heads to his bedroom and the rest of us filter into our bedrooms too. We gradually fall asleep as the last embers of the fire die down and snuff out. Wow. Definitely looking forward to what goes down from here. And just to say that this is the point where I last watched a let's play of this visual novel. Yeah, because beyond this point, I have absolutely no clue what's going to happen. Yeah, so it's going to be a totally new experience for me from here on out. So yeah, definitely looking forward to what's going to happen from here. Yeah.